So firstly, we included the liquid crystal library, which is necessary for the LCD monitor. Then we defined the pins we have connected our LCD to the Arduino. Then we included the DHT library, which you can find from tools to manage libraries. Now search for DHT. You need to install this library, which is DHT sensor library. I have already installed, so I don't need. Now close the window. Then we defined our DHT pin to be 9 because we attached our DHT pin to digital pin 9 of our Arduino. Then there are two types of DHT sensors. One is DHT11 and another one is DHT22. So in today's tutorial, we're using DHT22. So then we named our DHT sensor to be DHT, and we took two parameters, which is DHT pin and DHT type, which we have previously defined. Then in the voice setup, we started the communication between the LCD and the Arduino. Then started the communication between the sensor and Arduino. Then in while loop, we gave our system 2 seconds to settle down. So in the first row of our LCD monitor, we printed temperature and then the value of our temperature, which I'm gonna show you later. The code is downwards. Then in the second row of the LCD, we wrote humidity and the value of humidity. Then here is the magic. So from here to the end of this code, this is all about computing the Celsius and the humidity. And I have also given the code for Fahrenheit, Kelvin, and the heat index. You can use that as well, but in today's tutorial we are only learning about temperature and humidity. So once you are done with this, just like before, go to tools, select your board, which is Arduino Uno, then again go to tools, select the port, then hit upload. I'm using hairdryer to increase the temperature of my DH22 sensor so that I can show you the demonstration how the temperature is going up and being displayed on the LCD monitor. So as you can see, as I hold the hairdryer in front of the sensor, the temperature is going up, and now it went up to 51 degrees and is being displayed on the LCD monitor. Firstly, we included the liquid crystal library for the LCD monitor. Then we defined the pins of the LCD monitor. Then we defined the pin of the water sensor, which is A0. Then we defined a variable to store the value of the sensor in. Then we defined the LED, which is pin 13. Then in the voice setup, we started the communication between the LCD and the Arduino. Then we started the serial communication between the Arduino and the serial monitor. Then we defined our LED to be an output device. And then in the while loop, we gave our system 2 seconds to settle down. Then we store the value of our sensor in the variable that we have previously defined. Then we give 4 conditions. The first one is if the sensor value is less than 200, then the LCD will print empty and the LED will be low. Then the second condition is if the sensor value is more than 200, the LCD will print the water level is low and the LED will be low once again. Then the third condition is if the sensor value is more than 315, the LCD will print water level medium and the LED will be low. Then the fourth condition is if the sensor value is more than 330, the LCD will print water level high. Now here we got our LED to blink. So firstly we made our LED on for 1 second and then low for another second. Then as usual, go to tools, select your board, which is Arduino Uno, then go to port, select your port and hit upload. Now let me show you a demonstration. As the sensor is not detecting any water, the LCD is printing water level to be empty. Now as I drop the sensor fully into the water level is high and the LED is on. Now as I move it a little bit out, now the water level is medium. Now as I move the sensor a little bit more, the water level is low now.
So firstly, we included the liquid crystal library for the LCD monitor. Then we defined the pins of the LCD. Then we defined the pins of the gas sensor. Then we defined the pin of the LED. Then in the void setup, we started the communication between the LCD and Arduino. Then we started the serial communication between the Arduino and serial monitor. Then we defined our LED to be an output device. So in the while loop, we gave our system 2 seconds to settle down. Then in a variable called sensor value, we stored the value from the sensor. Then we gave two conditions. First one is if the sensor value is less than 305, then the LCD will print gas not detected and the LED will be off. And the second one is if the sensor value is more than 305, then the LCD will print gas detected and the LED will be high. So then as usual, go to tools, select your board which is Arduino Uno, then go to port, select your port and hit upload. Illustration of how the system is working. As you can see, as I hold the stick in front of the sensor, the gas gets detected, which is mainly carbon dioxide, and the LED turns on.